I will just take maybe 5 more minutes and then I'll open up for questions. This program is starting in July. So we are going to start actually next week with first trial, right? But the actual course still starts in July. So even though the students who are taking the first trial next week, they will start in July. There will be one test day, one review day per week. The test will be on Monday, which will be virtual. And the review will be either Wednesdays or Thursdays. And let me show you my next slide. So what will happen is, after the trial, if you decide to enroll, you will have to pick one of the batches. Batch 1 is Monday, Wednesday batch, and batch 2 is Monday, Thursday batch. So on the Mondays, it will be a virtual mock test. It's optional for students to join that class or that meeting that I'll handle through Google Meet, but I would encourage students to please join that, because in my experience, I have seen students who don't join the Monday test, they never do that test for that week and then they procrastinate and it never happens, right? So if there is a genuine conflict, then I understand they can submit or turn in their tests after Monday or whenever they want, 1 to 2 days before coming to the class. But if they can spend that 90, it normally takes 90 minutes, but 90 to, let's say 120 minutes, 1.5 hours to 2 hours on Monday with me during the test, right? That would be recommended. Only serious conflicts, they have an option to say, okay, we will take the test after Monday, maybe on Tuesday or maybe on Wednesday, right? So I'll work one-on-one with you if there are conflicts, but this is what my recommended schedule is for the students who would like to enroll. Well, the course is same, right? So pick either Wednesday or pick either Thursday in-person class, which is going to work for the student. This is a typical batch cadence. What happens is that we start the week on Monday, which means Monday there will be test release, which will be around 5:40 in the evening, and then the students who are on with me on that call on Monday, they'll have to take the test there itself. So from 5:45 till 7:45, they will take the test. They will turn in before logging off. So it means that they will write the essay, they will do the STEM test, and they will log off only after turning in the test. For genuine conflicted students for Monday, they will also get the test in their Google Classroom. They can turn in next day. Or for Thursday students, they can also turn in by Wednesday. Only for the students who could not turn it on Monday and because there were conflicts. Then there is a deadline, because I also have to review the STEM test. They are automatically graded. So as soon as they turn in, they will know their score. The essays are graded by me, so it takes time. So that's why I recommend students to turn in at least 1 or 2 days before their actual class, so that they know the things they work on, because I give comments on each and every paragraph, specifically very detailed comments to the students. They will have to read that before they come to the class so that they understand what I was trying to tell, right? That is why I need them to follow this cadence very clearly, that they have to turn in at least 1 to 2 days before the class. And finally, the class happens, which is either on Wednesday or on Thursdays, and then we all of us come here and we discuss about the STEM questions and the essay. And initially you will see we'll spend a little bit more time on the essay, because figuring out what template and what to put in that template takes a little time, and slowly, once kids get into habit of writing good essays, we'll focus more on STEM, right? So it will be little essay heavy in the beginning, and then it will become kind of 50% each STEM and essay, when mostly in August, September timeframe. So what is the curriculum in this course? There's going to be 12 mock tests, almost 50% time to STEM. Again, 4 types of questions. And then 50% of our time will be dedicated to scientific essays. There are some books which I already shared. They were around spatial thinking, and then there are going to be some online resources that I will also share with the group. They're again optional in nature. I have through these 15 tests, if you multiply the 12 tests, these are 12 tests, and I have another 3-4 more tests which students can also take at their own pace, right? I will release it to them. But my classes will be based on this main 12 mock test. Plus, I do give students extra topics and they can do their own, only for interested students or the students who need some more help. I actually publish, but I don't mandate that for every student. I mandate that only for students who need help, right? So there will be some more material also outside of these 12 tests. But these 12 tests are compulsory for everyone to take, and these are the ones we are going to review in our Wednesday or Thursday classes. So what I believe is that the extra information that I'm giving around books and online tests is optional, because most of the questions that I'm going to give are more than enough, right? Most of the topics on the essays and most of the STEM questions are more than enough. The classes are going to be held at our home. Now, this might change based on the interest I will get, and if there are a lot more students than I can handle at home, I might move. The move will not be far. It will be maybe 10 minutes from our house only. So it will be around this area only. I don't see that's going to happen this year, but in case there is interest, there are like more than 12, 13 kids in the batch, I might move that particular batch in around this area. Again, 5 to 10 minutes, not that far. This is how it looks like. You guys have seen this. I have shared in the WhatsApp as well. So I will not go through it date by date. Only thing is that it's going to start July 1st week. So the week 1 is basically the trial class. So whoever is taking trial this coming Monday, they will not have to come on week 1. But after the enrollment, they will start from week 2 onwards. Same thing for the July 3rd trial. They will not have to come on July 10th. The actual classes start on 16th and 17th. There are no classes on the week of August the 4th and August the 11th. So there is a 2-week vacation here, summer vacation before the school starts. So first 15 days of August there are no classes. So what to expect next? And I believe this is the last slide. All the trial students will receive a Google Classroom invite. I have seen the June 16 students have already got there, but 3 of them have not accepted. So I'm gonna direct message those parents who still have not accepted the invites. Please accept the invites, especially the June 16 students, because you are going to get test either today or tomorrow. The students will receive 2 assignments via Google Classroom. This is how it looks like. I'll just open up my Google Classroom, and you will see that they will see 2 assignments here in the classwork, and I'll show you some of my old assignments here. So all they will see is, for example, they will see something like this: a week 1 essay and then 1 STEM mock test. So they will, the students who are taking the trial coming Monday, they will see the test most probably tomorrow. So make sure, please enroll in Google Classroom if you have not. And the ones who are coming in July, I will send you invites maybe later this week. Now, important thing is, this is the first test. It will not be timed. I don't want to, I just want the natural response. I want them to take their own sweet time and solve the problem, both the STEM, which will be still multiple choice, as well as the essay. Again, I would like them to take their own time. My recommendation to the parents is, tell your kids that don't search around or research too much while writing the essay. Right? Don't do that. Right? So what I'm gonna do is I will give some topics. I'll send a list of topics today, like 3 topics, and they can do the research. And maybe tomorrow I will send the test. During the test, please don't do any research. Do all your research before, and that's what I tell the students also, which will get enrolled for my future classes. During the test, no research. All your research for all the topics, and I give them hints what kind of topics might come, and they have to research beforehand, not during the test. Right? So tomorrow's whatever test I'm giving this week for next week's trial students will not be timed. I just want to see their natural thinking process.